So recently I was asked how I do my semi stainless and the copper kumai billets. I'm working on a few right now for a photo shoot that I got going tomorrow with a buddy of mine named Scott Butner, great photographer. Anyways, so I've already got my billets kind of stacked up, set up. So I've got kumai right here. Now, this isn't really a kumai because I've got a lot more layers. I've got 6 layers of 1095 and 5 layers of copper. But typically speaking, you're gonna have your 5 layers of steel with copper in between them. Okay. So what you do, you want to clean up the steel so it's nice and bright. There's no scale or anything from milling on there. So 80 grit, 120, then acetone. You want to make sure you're wearing gloves afterwards because the oils from your hands can make issues. Same with the copper. So then the next thing you do is you have to seal this billet up. But I also added a couple squirts per layer of WD-40. Kerosene works great too. That's what I've used in the past. And what this does is help keep it an oxygen-free environment inside your billet. So afterwards, I've got some 1018 bar stock that I'm gonna weld onto the sides all the way around, perfectly sealing this billet up so there's no way oxygen can penetrate it. Now, it's really the same thing with stainless steel, but I went a little bit further because I don't want my 1018 jacket on the outside stuck to my stainless steel. So I put white spray paint. Now a lot of guys go, whoa, I thought you were supposed to use whiteout. You can, it works, but so is white spray paint. So I've got my, let's go. I've got my 1095 core, my stainless steel, and they're all cleaned. I've got a squirt of WD between them. And then I've got my layer of 1018. I've sprayed both the outside of the stainless and the 1018 where they match up. So you can see how the layers are set up there. Okay. Now, of course, you're not going to squirt any oil where you've got it painted up. But again, I'm just going to weld this shut with a piece of steel. Make sure it's fully welded closed. Then we're good to go. The only added thing, the big difference between working with copper and stainless steel is the do not exceed temperature. If your billet is completely sealed, you can exceed the melting temperature of copper, which is, I think, 1974 degrees. But you don't have to go that hot, not to forge weld, especially not in an oxygen-free environment. So I'm gonna stick between 1900 and 1950 degrees on this billet, so I don't have to worry about melting it all inside or going anywhere I don't want it to. Should work out. And this is going to be a pretty decent sized billet. All right, so bear with me on this. Keep watching videos, and here in a little bit, I will post some videos of what I've done with these and how they turned out. So stay tuned. Thanks.